Hey everybody, it's just us tonight. You're probably like, what did you guys do earlier? Because we had stuff to do, guys. Christmas related stuff. But anyways, so you're probably wondering, hey, well, are you guys gonna do the video? Oh, we're about to. But literally, I think it's fucked up that the angels in, I guess, the Super Hedgehog Bro universe. You just don't want to believe that there's angels in that universe. Dude, that universe is what God forgot. Damn. No. Seriously. Where were half of these people with brains were given? But hey, at least we already knew that there was a Cheeto chapter. There's only one though. But back to it. So like, can we just get into it? Like I think it's an anthem I was gonna say, but then I totally freaking forgot. So we're just gonna do another quick rush job, guys. We don't have time to do the big one today. But let's just say this whole them getting Rouge and Shadow getting married was kind of funny. It took them both having amnesia to do it. I gotta move this right here. Okay, now let us begin. How is Rouge and Shadow getting together really gonna cause that much destruction?
As long as Shadow Rouge's credit cards keep working, we can do anything we want to do. Yay! Thanks, Omega. Nephew Silver, wonderful news. I am in the process of cementing the Team Dark family unit. That's cool. Good for you, whatever. I don't even understand what that means. Okay, guys.
I just want to get to the. I just want to get to the point where.
No. You guys don't like each other like
that. And they do. It's just that one. Shadow is Mr. Literal, and Rouge again is never honest with her actual feelings. Them being both amnesiacs would probably be the best way for them to get married anyway. Because when they do get their memories back, right? They're pretty much like that because they could get divorced, but at that point I don't even think she'd want to, or maybe she would. Who knows? When they get their memories back, maybe she might freak the fuck out.
I think something is taking a chunk out of that. He plus Zero, I think Meiji has been here. He's trying to say Cheeto! I was confused. You see the Cheeto house! Cheese powder. Thanks, Child Moon. Sans pictures himself getting married. Wait, she's right. Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
I love how that Sonic reads that out and Amy just assumes this is what he wants. I swear to God, she projects her own desires onto people. Like, unless Sonic actually says those words to you directly and doesn't answer the chat, I mean, Amy, you're gonna be waiting for a long ass time. I am sorry on that note.
I pictured myself getting married a lot, but I never pictured myself getting married in a Cheeto chapel. So I was more like a turn of phrase about how weird getting married in a Cheeto chapel is. Hey, thanks, Digital Viper. I've only...
Amy, you gotta understand, this man doesn't want it like that. Again, they don't think about their relationship, they just do. Yeah, doing is all they can do.
Two getting married here?
Why?
Why?
Literally why?
I actually have no other questions other than why.
The doctor. People gonna be dancing? It is the only part of life I enjoy. Doesn't look like it.
I don't think there's...
dancing in the Cheeto dust?
I don't think there's any party. I think they're just gonna get their marriage.
Yeah, usually in just regular chapels, there's not really a reception. There's kinda is and there kinda isn't. You know? There's buffets though. Yeah, we all went to the Rio buffet because, you know, like, we were just like, you know what? We're here. We might as well. And, you know, because, you know, we have houses here, so, you know. Yeah, like, when not to go to the Rio to go get your buffet, or the Texas station to go get your buffets? When will you not? The constant arm of the leg, though. Straight up. Inflation is a motherfucker. Like, you wouldn't believe the kind of shit. How much? I mean, we get paid a lot for being just middlemen in general. Doing our civic duties and shit, but, like, for the regular person, I don't even know how you'd pay for how you'd pay for it all. The cream puffs were divine, though. They really were divine. Yeah, you're probably wondering where Overlord is. He basically took Ida with him, and they're in a hotel in the penthouse suite. Yeah, no. So it's just us right now. You're probably wondering, who's watching Damien then? My daughters. You know, they kind of owe me. They owe me a little bit because I did them a solid. They're doing me a solid. The fact that I'm a dad and I can literally ask them to do me a solid whenever, because fraternal privilege is just perfect. What kind of weird, whacked out See, let's just say we're very intimate with one thing. The Cheeto Chapel is not this. This is how it is on Mobius, though, which is pretty fucking weird. Just Cheetos everywhere, bro.
Oh my god, Amy. I think those are a bunch of real Cheetos plastered onto the side of the building. The building is covered in real Cheetos. They made giant real Cheetos.
Why the fuck is it covered in Cheetos, though? Dude, I'm more of a freaking Doritos man. I know. So am I. I mean, Cheetos haven't been good to me since college. And that's because they changed the recipe. Did they change the recipe? No, I think it's the same thing. No. They didn't change the recipe for the Cheetos, but I think they did for the Flaming Hots. Megalo, now you get into conspiratorial territory. No, man, no. Think about it. We the Cheetos nowadays kind of taste Back in the day, maybe it is nostalgia. So maybe I'm just remembering a time when Cheetos used to taste good to us. Guys, do you remember when Big Macs used to be a little bit bigger? Please tell me y'all remember. Please tell me I'm not going crazy. They were bigger bugs. They were still thin, but yeah, they were big to fit the bun and shit. Which I think is really fucking weird because I did look at I like got a Big Mac once, like recent, and I was like, all that money for that much of a burger? That's some bullshit. You know, we're here, and that's why I was like, fuck it, we're going to Fat Burger. Of course you got a Fat Burger. You know I always go to Fat Burger, man. When the moon is right and the chili sings to me, the Fat Burger shall be there. Bugsy, that is stupid. What, man? Saw that. Like that, and go to Michigan for White Castle. Bugsy, you do that every once in a while though. Because I can't keep using the company credit card just because I feel hungry for White Castle. So usually I have to like go to the supermarket, just go ahead and grab me those frozen ones, which if you heat them up the right way, like reheat them, like you're making a slider, and put them on different buns and do the same thing that they do. Tastes the same, no difference. Absolutely no difference. Absolutely no difference. Like on some real shit. You just gotta do the onion thing that they do, and heat it up, and boom. I'm saying you don't want to go too far with it. You don't want to burn it, but like just enough. You may have to get your own buns though, because the buns will be or you can use the buns that you got with you. It probably still work. I don't do it that way though.
Giant, real, greasy, disgusting Cheetos, and they're everywhere. They have giant Cheeto pillars made of actual Cheetos. I'm really uncomfortable by how many Cheetos there are here.
I'm not.
What if somebody was...
It could be worse. Oh, it could be way worse. It could be a bunch of Twinkies. Bugsy, I just said there could be a bunch of Twinkies. I think there is. Oh. Thanks, Heinrich. I was about to go on a fucking Twinkie eating frenzy. The length of which no one has ever seen before in their lives. We know, Bugs. We remember. We remember that night in the dorm. I was a Twinkie-holic, man. I was just... Every time they come out with a new Twinkie, I just lose myself. I mean, I just take like 2 or 3. I just lose myself, man. Twinkie the kid was looking at me and saying, "You know what you want." And I was like, "Yeah, I do." You really did have a Twinkie addiction, though. Yes, I did, and it was fucked up. But you also had an addiction to Hostess fruit pies, Heinrich. Actually, you are not wrong. You are so not wrong. Bugsy, I think we all had an addiction to Hostess fruit pies, but you had the most intense addiction with Twinkies. We had to switch it out with Little Debbie's. Little Debbie's ain't the same, man. Little Debbie's ain't the same. They kind of are, fundamentally. They just kind of skimp out on some of the basic ingredients. But just enough so people don't freaking raise a fucking stink about it. That's the trick. I wonder, has anybody tried to eat the gigantic Cheeto pillars? Probably. I wouldn't want to, though. For all we know, that's got, like, fluid. Someone probably peed on these. Yeah, like, you want to openly put your mouth on... You want to put your mouth on a giant Cheeto pillar, I probably would refrain from it. bleh. I'm kind of with Heinrich on this one because, ew. Well, guys, I mean, it could be worse. How can it be worse? Those Hostess cream cakes. Manic, you done said you said the fucking secret word that we don't even be talking about because, that one time we were, when I was a Master Commander, we were doing jobs with Mailman agents and, oh yeah, the freaking Hostess cream cake monster. The chocolate one. Yes. That shit was wild. We had to eat out of its fucking chocolate stomach to survive. It was fucking crazy. I think that's when Manic got addicted to everything and anything Hostess. You were like Twinkie. You were all twinkied out. And then fucking Manic was all like, I need the chocolate and the cream. Yeah, you both were fucking fiends because every time we'd go to the freaking vending machine at the dorms, you two would be like, look at it, Manic. Look how they taunt us with their deliciousness. And Manic would go like, I know, man. I know. They think they're so fucking cool. Dudes, okay, we get it. I think the audience gets that me and Bugsy were kind of strung out on Twinkies and Hostess stuff. It happened, alright? It's not my proudest moment. It's not my proudest moment either, man. That's why you had to switch to things. A lot of things.
Lactose intolerant? Is this legal? There's so much cheese powder.
Okay, like the actual Cheeto. Okay, let me explain this. The actual Cheeto Chapel does not have Cheetos everywhere, so this is some weird Mobian shit that we don't know about.
Are you enjoying the cheese? How's it going?
Enjoying the cheese and get.
Than I thought it would, but I'm not paying for anything, so I can't really complain.
Memories for life, huh?
Oh look, speak of the devil. And even speaking, I was thinking about him. There he is.
That reminds me, I must thank Designation Digital Viper for her expert suggestion of the Cheeto Chapel as a venue. Thanks.
Remind me to kick their ass for that. Thank you.
Cool. So,
Dude, does she even remember how to kick anybody's ass? Probably not. I mean, no. Bugsy, no. Bad. But you gotta even hold up news here. Because I know, Bugsy, you're gonna try, you get all to the max, and then we're gonna have to pull you, we're gonna have to stop you from trying to get with Rouge, because we know you can basically seduce anybody. Like, seriously. It's like Austin Powers Mojo, but real. You guys are fucking crazy. That's how that works. Dude, that is how it works. That's how you do it. Even if they Mobian and they have reservations about humanoid figures, you'd be like, now come on, little Rouge. Get on down with the chaos, man. Will you? I don't do it like that. I'm a little more heartfelt with it. Jesus, give me some credit, boys. Jesus. Bugsy's got a point. He is way more thorough about it. I'll be like, well, I know in your universe, you may think other humans are bad, and trust me, I'm a chaos lord. we're supposed to guide humans, and really, it hasn't really been going well. But, but you really catch the eye. You really make me think. Mobians, they have some hidden potential. Would you like to accompany me for a drink? And we'll go from there. Boom. If you guys were women, pudding, all of you. Bugsy, shut up. You're only doing that because Theodora heard you. Yeah, pudding. See, my ink wife right there. Pudding, easy. Because you don't have to try as hard. No, that was max effort right there.
You gotta.
Trust me, I could go even harder, but we don't need the comment section going. Oh God, what is this feeling?
Stop. Whatever you're doing. Yeah, stop it.
I like how they made no effort to really stop any of this. Yeah, just stop it. Not because like an angel thing told us for you not to do this for some weird reason. And the thing was like, no, it's bad. I'm like, how is it bad, man? What's Rouge gonna do that's gonna be so bad? I mean, if she had amnesiac, she ain't gonna really remember anything. Bugsy, stop looking at her waist. Hey. I'm just surveying. Megalo, I'm just surveying. Surveying what? Surveying the various exit strategies. No, more internal than external. I am the master commander, so it's kind of what I do. Yeah, that's totally what your freaking title means. You know what it means. You wrote a whole handbook about it. Wait a minute, but for real, is the middleman like Master Commander? That's what. Basically in the old version of the handbook, we're mentorish, but literally later on, Master Commander got reformed as like the leader of the Middleman Institute. Mostly because my predecessors beforehand was like, why do we gotta retire if we don't feel like we need to retire when we got a bunch of people we can still guide and teach? So that's why the Master Commander is the rank of the leader that anyone can really get if they try hard enough. Higher ups gotta see you do your thing. You get like a whole ceremony. And we all go out to fucking Olive Garden and they pay for it. Wait a minute. You haven't used the company credit card to pay for Olive Garden, have you? No. Dude, with the way Olive Garden's been going lately, you think the company credit card would survive that? No. Especially my dumb ass. I'm gonna get breadsticks. I'm gonna get all the fucking breadsticks I can.
Because
God, Sonic, I never was interested in you. You gotta let it go.
no, I was
Why?
never.
What did you say to her?
I was never interested in you.
You're trying to force me on a date with him. Oh my God.
Why?
No, I was trying to force you on a date with Shadow.
Ew. Rouge, I gotta be real with you. Even though I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Not everybody wants you like that.
I believe in the importance, right? I mean,
I just say just let it happen. Fuck, nothing. Because, let me just say this as a god of time myself. Let me just say this. Let me break it down. If there isn't any cause for why this would happen, unless Rouge is some sort of mogul, or her family was some kind of mogul that we never knew about. And she's gonna use that money for Robo-Stand and turn it into some sort of tourist trap, which will kill Eggman and, make Robo-Stand into, like, the most trendiest... Actually, that'd be the best thing in the world, but... And beat the shit out of Eggman, or kill him. I'm partial to both. Oh, but Bugsy, speaking of Eggman, are you going to be ready for Outcome Memories tomorrow? Y'all know what's up tomorrow. I got enough rings to go by at least Fleetway. Dude, we need to start collecting rings now if you want to be Colossus. I know, man, I know.
The relationship is fixed.
It's not fixed. Things are not fixed. Oh no. Oh no, it's so much worse than I thought. Do not be surprised for the next... Do not say I didn't warn you.
I don't think this is gonna be that bad. I really don't think it's gonna be that bad.
She already lives with it.
Oh, Bobby? She's getting divorced if she wants. I get it.
Whatever.
That's right. It's the problem. Like a Rouge, not Shadow.
I mean, I don't think anything's gonna happen, but the fact that they don't care pretty much mirrors. Well, it mirrors the time when Rouge was actually like dealing with this shit, and they didn't really give a shit. I mean, Zion still helped. Yeah, but Amy ran away like a crazed loon into the night, saying she was gonna go get the ice cream. Maru still says if we actually were in there, we would have actually helped. And I still agree with that. But this, I wouldn't have helped. I'd help them get back their memories because I gotta be honest, it's a little fucked that I gotta be real with you. It's a little fucked that they don't have no memories. They're marrying each other and they don't have any memories of each other. You know, it's supposed to be a beautiful... You know, when you're married, it's supposed to be a beautiful moment. Hell, being married to my harem was the most beautiful moment of my life. But the fact that that they're just amnesiacs and it's probably for the best, just kind of says, oh well, we don't care because they're like this and that, and because it sounds like they're problematic. See, but that's only because they have their biases, and with Amy, it's not an unwarranted thing. With Sonic, it's just petty shit. Motherfuckers calling him rat and shit. It's like, y'all motherfuckers are dumb. And if they say they go but Shadow, I'm like, motherfucker, like, yeah, but sometimes you gotta put the snippy, bitchy shit away and just actually help somebody. That's how it is. Even your most worst rival, you just gotta help. That's how it is. So, still waiting for that burrito bug? Yep. Rants still waiting for those nachos? Yep. Bark's still waiting for that taco salad? Yeah, that one. That one is called the Ultra Picante. What's on that? And man, what are you eating? Just a regular, just one of those regular, like, just regular chicken tacos. Chicken tacos? Really? You don't want anything else? No, man, I'm fine. Huh. Well, I guess we can go home. Wait for our food in the condo. Yep. And Amy and Sonic did absolutely nothing. They just kind of chilled, talked a little bit, and did absolutely nothing. And probably something will happen because this universe is unforgiving to both of them on so many different levels. Well, guys, I believe we're done. Let's get the chaos out of here. Wait for our food. And watch some holiday specials and shows, and just chill out for like the next 30 to 40 minutes. Sounds good. What's on tap? Probably some of the Rankin Bass stuff. Your cable package is fucking amazing. I know, right? Like, dude, you need to give me the cable hookup. I'm gonna give everybody a cable hookup. That's what y'all getting for Christmas. We're all gonna have it in our various condos. It's gonna be great. Anyways, I think we should go now. See you guys later. Peace. And later, tomorrow, we'll probably talk about the digital circus a little bit. See where that goes. Peace, everybody. Peace. Goodbye, everybody.